Greetings one and all, this is Riddim and welcome to my channel with another episode of Call of Duty Blops 3 with On Your 6 Squad. This episode is 1.5. Now, if you can look at my capture gallery, you can see that I've played quite a considerable amount. I've saved 31 gigs of gameplay, so let's get into it. Okay, so on this episode, as you can hear, there is no comms. There's just me chatting over the video because I really want to mix up the episodes in this series in terms of comms and commentaries. Because I think in my last series, Battlefield Hardline, I actually made two series, one with comms and one with commentaries, and it just proved to be a little bit too labored, to say the least. So I just want to basically just lump all of these episodes together in one series, comms and commentaries. And I'm here with Hitman 69 as part of the On Your 6 Squad. I'm just riding shotgun and more or less just getting into the game. I needed to put this episode down to follow on from the training day episode because a lot of my squaddies have been asking me, well, how do you find the game, Riddim? You know what I mean? As a person that is more or less a Call of Duty virgin. Like I said, my first foray was Modern Warfare 2. My second foray was Ghost, and I got scorch burned with Ghost. So getting into this game was a little bit of a gamble, but not so much of a gamble because it was like 20 quid that I got the game for. But how am I finding the game? Well, you'll be pleased to know that I'm loving the game. I really am loving the game. In fact, Call of Duty Blops 3 is actually teaching me how to play shooters across the board because it's so fast paced. You don't really have time to sit down and camp because with this game you get kicked for staying in one position too long. But there's ways of getting around it, I guess. But you can tell the attention from Treyarch is there in terms of keeping the game moving, and damn is it fast. But I have to say, even with the sensitivity ramped up at 14, I still find parts of it a little bit too slow, but then there are parts that are just too freaking fast that when you get into a gunfight, you end up just looking at a wall, not knowing where the hell you are. But, you know, it's just something to more or less get used to. Yeah, I'm enjoying the game. I now know the difference between a UAV and a care package. Didn't know what the hell those things were, but now I know. And now I know how to use them and in what situations to use them. You know what I mean? So it's all well and good. You know, any complaints that I've had about the game so far, it's not really so much about the game, but it's about how people play it. You know, there's a lot of glitching, there's a lot of cheating, there's a lot of boosting. As with every other game out there, there's always exploits to be exploited, as it were. But, you know, it's just one of those things. But I'm really, really, really enjoying COD Blops 3, you know, in a way that I didn't think I would, to be perfectly honest with you, because Destiny was more or less the game that, you know, I feel I have to go back to, you know, in terms of my definition of what a shooter is, even though it's been much maligned by, you know, a lot of the community even now, even like the pro Destiny players are getting a bit tired of the game as well. Do you know what I mean? So if that's the case, then, you know, one can only imagine what the overall sentiments of the game is. And like getting into COD Blops 3 for me, you know, was a difference. You know, it was a £20 gamble, and the gamble more or less paid off because I more or less bought the season pass for 35 quid. So the game more or less totaled up to like 55 quid, which is a bargain. But I enjoy playing with the squad. We do have lots of cracks, if you like, playing the game. And I'm gonna feature, you know, a lot of comms videos and just mix it up a little bit because, you know, the characters that we have in the squad are just mixed. You know what I mean? You know, some are just anarchical, that deals with anarchy a lot. You know, and some of our members are crazy. Some of our members are just cool, calm, and calculating. And that's the mix you need. You know what I mean? You know, to have a squad, you know, with various different temperaments. It just, you know, just brings the whole enjoyment of the game to another level. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I will be definitely featuring some more comms videos. But I just wanted to, you know, explain on this video my findings of the game as a COD virgin, as someone who never really got into the series that deep, you know, and admittedly somebody who was more or less frightened of the series because of the way people basically played it and how it left some people in, you know, a lot of YouTube videos. A lot of people you hear crying and raging and shit. I just didn't want to be that type of person. But, you know, with the help of Hitman, he's already created a monster where before, oh, I would take a bullet for the team. Oh, shoot, I got headshot 15 times. Oh, not to worry. It's all about the win. It was from that to get out of the fucking way, you fucking noob. That's just the way I play now. Do you know what I mean? I can't revert to how I normally play because, you know, the adrenaline and the rush and the intensity of the game just, you know, it just demands quick thinking and organization between your squad, you know what I mean? And I suppose when you play the game with a lot of noobs as well, it just brings the whole adrenaline level up a notch as well. So, you know, it's all different scenarios can be played out in this game, you know, depending on whether you have one person in your team, two person in your team, a full squad, or you're just playing solo with a whole bunch of randoms. Do you know what I mean? You know, because sometimes, you know, instincts can kick in, you know, with a lot of randoms. And I've noticed it with quite a few matches that I've had in this game. So it's all good. It's all blessed, you know. And yeah, 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up for this game. I really, really enjoyed playing it. Liking some of the maps, not liking others. And you get that in a lot of shooters these days. But, you know, it's what it is. But I just think my thing is just to learn the maps and just to learn the whole progression system, I guess. My favorite gun right now is the VMP, affectionately known as the Vimpy. I don't really move far from that gun, and my perks at the minute is Ghost and Dead Silence. I like to flank and just, you know, just go around the map and surprise people and issue my justice on those poor defenseless souls. So yeah, I haven't even really put a dent in the game because there's so many different aspects of the game in terms of like different game modes and the zombies as well. Looks very interesting, looks exciting to play. I mean, I got into like the first chapter, I guess, but you know, it's just so much in the game, so much, you know. Also heard the news that Infinity Ward are going to be releasing probably COD Ghost 2 by the end of the year, so that will be an interesting take on the COD series so far. As a person that's just really kind of gotten into it, be interesting to see how they improve it. But anyway, that's my findings for now with COD Blops 3. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for stopping. Thanks for watching. And as always, you know the coup, whatever the game, media, format, genre, happy gaming, because that's what it's really about, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brothers and sisters. And until I catch you on the next one, stay blessed. Magan.